Hi everyone, welcome back to another episode of 3 Good Minutes. I'm Jen, this is Ryan. We are Office Created at Newmark. If you knew what we were talking about before we started this episode, as Ryan just stares at me. We were talking about white jeans. We're in the midst of summer. We're approaching Labor Day. White jeans after Labor Day.
Why is that?
I don't really know.
Is that a female or is that like an all-person thing? That's an everything thing?
Do you wear white jeans often?
I don't
regardless of the month?
I'm thinking about it.
Oh, you are?
What do you think?
I think we should talk about that off camera. Yeah.
Can I pull it up?
And This week, we are talking about burnout. It's real.
It's real. It's a very real thing, and we have come in close contact with it a lot with a lot of different people in our lives lately. And this is our PSA for you time, mental health time, vacation time, family time, and surrounding yourself with people that are good to you and good for you, and knowing when to say when to work.
Yeah, and I think that we've had a debate of late. Is it hard? Is burnout more challenging in this working culture, this style of work where you're maybe not around lots of people every day, maybe you don't have that distraction, which isn't necessarily a good thing? Or should, in theory, it be easier to maybe deal with burnout because you have flexibility? So I think at the end of the day, there's really just pros and cons. And it's a big adjustment. I mean, for those of us that have been in the workforce, I'm going to age myself again so Ryan can save the snippy comment.
Ready.
For over a decade.
Way more than a decade.
Way more. I can never get it right. I can never get it right.
Okay, over a decade, you're right.
You're used to working one way. Your world is flipped upside down. You've had 3.5 years of trying to figure out a new way to work. And there's not much stability. I think we're getting towards that again, but it's a challenge.
It's a challenge, and it's something that should be addressed, and we think it's something that employers should look at and talk to people about. We've had a couple of different tech companies that we represent. They do mandatory Fridays off, actually, not just hybrid, actually off, for people to take time to themselves. I think that's important, and in any business, especially now as the economy is flimsy at best, many businesses are really challenging. And so different than 2020, 21, and most of 22, we think that burnout is probably more likely in 23 when there's layoffs or less profits or not as many deals, or the idea or threat that you might not be in the same position you're in. So take a good look at yourself every single day, every single week, and make sure you're taking care of you first.
It's a good one. And by the way, we are in a new sublease of ours, Creative Space, Marina Del Rey, Inquire.
5,000 feet.
Right in between.
4,500 square feet.
Great outdoor areas. There's a pool. So talking about combating burnout, just go.
There's also, what's that game you're really good at? Cornhole.
Mm-hmm.
Cornhole's here.
Take your calls by the pool.
Yeah, take your calls by the pool. Take a mental health day.
One good thing.
My one good thing. I have two. We just finished watching Ted Lasso. We're a little late, but we just finished watching that and The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel. We're going to miss both of you just tremendously. So if you haven't seen Ted Lasso, it will make you believe and restore your faith in humanity. And happy birthday, Camden.
I'm Jen. This is Ryan. See you in a couple weeks.